Hi, and welcome to the 5 on Friday, week 10. Aren't you proud of me? I did week 9 last week, and now I have week 10, and I even put up another video this week, so very exciting. If you don't know what the 5 on Friday is, it is 5 recommendations of things I found, discovered, rediscovered, and just wanted to share with you from the past week. So today we've got week number 10. So my first recommendation this week is Dead Man's Bones, which is a music group that put out an album about 6 years ago, and I still love this album. They don't have any new albums, but this album is creepy and weird, and the melodies are really haunting, and the vocals are very strange and very out there. But I think it is perfect for Halloween, perfect for fall, and I bring it out every year. Sometimes I bring it out other times of year as well, but fall is mainly the season that I listen to this album. The band itself is kind of interesting. I loved it before I knew about the band, but the band consists of Ryan Gosling and his friend Zach Shields, and they are both kind of interesting, cool people. So if you want to listen to this album, it is on Spotify, and I will leave a link in the description box below. My next recommendation is a series on Hulu called Casual. So for a while now, Hulu has been putting out their original programming, and that mainly consisted of them taking shows that are in Britain and bringing them over to the United States and streaming them on their website, which I am a big fan of because I got to see a lot of cool British shows that way. But they have sort of delved into their own original programming lately. They got The Mindy Project from Fox when Fox dropped it, and they have several other shows, but the show that I've really been enjoying is called Casual. And the story of the show is not groundbreaking or overwhelmingly interesting, so I don't know why I actually started watching it because the story doesn't seem that cool. It's about a brother and sister living in LA together. The sister's getting a divorce, the brother is looking for love but being a little bit of a misogynist. So it's not that unusual, but the actors themselves have done this show justice. It is so well acted. Family dynamics and chemistry are really cool. The sister is played by Michaela Watkins. The brother is played by Tommy Dewey, and the daughter of Michaela Watkins is played by Terry Lynn Barr. So it's an interesting cast, not a super well-known cast, but if you saw these people, you would know who they are. They bring the right mix of humor and emotion to it, and it's a very touching series, but it's also... There's a cat. There's a cat here. There's a cat. There's a cat interrupting this video. Not cool cat. But yeah, it's a cool, interesting family that has tons of dysfunctions, tons of problems, and I really think you should check it out. The next recommendation I have for you is another TV show called America's Test Kitchen. America's Test Kitchen has been on for years and years and years and years. My mother taught me how to cook, but I do have some secondary inspirations in my cooking endeavors, and those are mainly PBS cooking shows, and America's Test Kitchen is one of those. They are amazing at showing you how to make recipes, but also telling you why you're doing the things you're doing, because they test all kinds of methods and ingredients and different techniques for creating food, and they know why what they do works. So you can take the lessons you learn in America's Test Kitchen and apply it to other dishes. You don't just have to make the dishes they are telling you about, but the dishes they make are really good. So up until now, I know that I've only been able to see this show on PBS, but now the most recent season, which is season 14, I believe, is on Netflix, and there's like 26 episodes of all kinds of cool things, everything from grilling to roasting to making desserts to making appetizers, soups, anything you really want to know. There is an episode about it on America's Test Kitchen, and if you can't find it on the show, pick up one of their cookbooks because their cookbooks are quite excellent as well. And there will be a link, as always, in the description box. So the next recommendation I have for you is a quick little BuzzFeed video, and I know a lot of people are out there talking about how dumb BuzzFeed is, but I never say things like that. I can see they do a lot of work, especially on their videos. They have a whole cast of characters, people who actually work for BuzzFeed, that you feel like you get to know through their videos, and I think that's really cool. And this video, which was innocently titled "Boyfriend Surprises Girlfriend with Corgis." I love corgis, the internet loves corgis, so I wasn't expecting too much, just another corgi video, which I mean is gonna be a good thing. But this one seemed really special, and it was just a really touching moment between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and they just shared it with us, and it was really quite sweet. I won't go into details about it because it's only like a 3 or 4 minute video, so I think you should watch it. There is a link for it in the description box, so go check it out, and definitely check out all of BuzzFeed's video. Well, not every single BuzzFeed video, but check out some of BuzzFeed's videos because they're doing some cool things about being a real person and not just funny internet humor, so I recommend checking them out. The last thing I want to talk about is something I'm calling causes to care about. And these causes are just things that perhaps that I know about because I'm in the social justice, social impact, sustainability field as a career. And I forget sometimes that not everybody hears about the really cool things that I get to hear about on a daily basis. And I want to share some of those things with you, the internet, that might not be out there on everybody's radar. The first cause to care about is B Corporation. So you might have seen something to do with B corporations but not known it. On a lot of products you'll find this little symbol, a little B, that lets you know something is B Corporation certified. About 5 or 6 years ago, Maryland passed a law that allowed corporations to become benefit corporations. Benefit corporations are different from normal corporations because they can have additional goals that are not just profit driven. This means they can focus on things like social impact and sustainability and not just profits for their shareholders. This is really cool because, in case you didn't know, corporations are legally required to maximize their profits and not necessarily take into account what that profit maximization does to the environment or does to people. So these laws, which are now in 30 states in the United States, can help corporations who want to have this different mission. So what B Corporation does is they are standard, they're a certifying entity, they provide rubrics for companies that want to become benefit corporations. You're not legally required to follow these rubrics, but they're very helpful if you want to get this sort of legal standing. So according to the BCorps website, there are over 1,000 companies that have already become certified using their standards, and some of these companies include things like King Arthur Flour or New Belgium Beer Company or Etsy or Kickstarter. A lot of big name companies are looking at this type of legal framework and figuring out how that fits in with their company. So if you want to learn more, there will be a link to B Corporation in the description bar, and there definitely will be more causes to care about that I will share with you in future 5 on Friday episodes. So those are all the recommendations I have for you this week. I know there weren't any spooky recommendations this week, but a lot of that stuff is going to be in the episode from last week, 5 on Friday, week 9. And I also have a series over on my gaming channel, The Maybe Show, and those are all scary games that I played this week. I hid in the corner back here and turned out the lights and did as much scary stuff as I possibly could take, all for you. So if you want to see that, there's a link right here on the screen. So thank you for watching this episode. There will be another video this coming week. Yes, I am getting on the video making train and trying my best to make videos for you guys every week. So thank you for watching this one. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and make sure you come back from the next one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.